Hello and welcome to part 6 of my Total Extreme Wrestling 2020 playthrough as RIPW. As you can see on the screen, Destiny was the last show and the feedback was negative. The show wasn't very good. If you want to find out exactly why it wasn't very good, then go back and watch part 5 of this series and you can find out. Now, as for part 6, we should be pretty much ready, if you're just going to watch the short version, to jump into the next show, which I think is RIPW driven. So just hang around for another minute or two and we should be jumping straight into the show. If, however, you would like to see all the behind the scenes stuff, all the booking and decision making and all of that, then there should be a card in the top right of the screen now. There will also be a link in the description, and you can just skip this video forward right to the end, the last 10 seconds, last 10-20 seconds, and there will be an end screen clickable thingamajiggaby, that's a word, as well. So there's plenty of options for you to go and watch the full version, so I'll give you a few seconds to make that decision, and then without further ado, we're just going to flip over to the show. Alright, so kicking things off with a little bit of a pre-show once again, I have signed Nate DeMarcus and Tyrone, I think his first name is. Yep, Tyrone Gray, wasn't it? Yep. Who are a ready-made tag team, well known in, I think it's Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, I'm sharing them with at the moment. I've not signed them to an exclusive deal, I've let them keep working over there. And they are going to just get a little bit of momentum, slowly but surely at the moment, I think. So in a pre-show bout, that decent reaction, but terrible wrestling. 27 ain't terrible, trust me. We've had an 11 match before. DeMarcus and Gray defeated the Wrecking Balls in 8 minutes and 3 seconds. Nate beat Crusher with a rocket launcher. Wow, okay. Okay, look at that! Maybe a faster push than I thought. Good grief, look at that. Double what those two got. Adequate for his powerhouse athlete, and Tyrone got very good for his fan favourite, and they got the tag team specialist bonus. Well, who cares when those two are pulling off those performances? Good stuff, guys, good stuff. Next segment, another pre-show match. Ooh, 16, not as good. Pre-show match, that decent reaction, terrible wrestling. How is that the same caliber of wrestling? Like, seriously. Anyway, our new team. So, we discovered that these two have excellent chemistry together, and I've asked the guys in the long video, so this is your reminder if you're watching the long video. I need a team name for these, but if you're just seeing this, yeah, let me know in the comments. Come up with a team name for these. Now, what I've come up with is they both seem to be kind of, they're both from the Supreme Wrestling University, so they both come through our dojo. They both have things in their bios about being like natural athletes and spectacular athletes, so I was thinking along the lines of like jocks or alphas or the naturals, or you know, that kind of area of nicknamery. So feel free in the comment section down below to give me any nickname suggestions for their newly formed tag team that you can. Ben Williams, by the way, local talent. His bio is literally greatest jobber ever, loves to sell, loves to count lights. So I was like, yeah, him. I only had one babyface left, so I was like, yep, he'll do. Zach, by the way, recently got a shout out on a radio show, according to an article as I was skipping through the days, saying he could be the future. So I actually put him down as strong in this match. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with him, since he's now been hallmarked for greatness. But yeah, anyway, so Flack, what's his name? Roderick Flack and Zarnell Zephaniah defeated Ben Williams and Zach Powerson when Flack pinned Ben Williams with a flat cannon. Nice. And Zephaniah was actually the better performer. Ben Williams doing well. Nice. No chemistry note for the other team. I was just saying, I bet I'd get a chemistry note. If I'd have got like an excellent chemistry note, I would absolutely have been like, let's do something with this guy. Let's sign him and let's do something with him. Do like a little enlarged tag team where he's like trying to help him actually pick up some wins or something. I think it could have been a bit of fun. But we've not got the chemistry note, so we just leave it there. One-off appearance. Sorry, Ben, that was your shot. So yeah, there we go. There's the pre-show of it. Now on to the main show. And we're going to start things off with Mean Gene Catley in the ring. And he calls out Forrest Ratzloff after what happened at the end of the last show. If you haven't watched it yet, then tough, it's spoilers time. Mean Gene Catley came out with Hellion and attacked both Forrest Ratzloff and Warwick Good at the end of the RIPW Championship match that Forrest Ratzloff had just won back from Warwick. And Mean Gene Catley calls out Forrest to sort of square up to him, face up to him. As soon as Ratzloff appears, however, Hellion jumps him. He's been lying in wait and leaves Forrest Ratzloff down and out once again. And again, we've gained heat on this storyline that has been transitioned into Ratzloff versus Catley from Ratzloff versus Good. Nice segment rating. Hopefully we've got that storyline back above 20 heat, which is where we want our storylines to be. Nice way to open the show. Now, first match of the show. Too long giving our audience, oh, that's not good, because we've got a longer match coming up later, I think. Just slightly longer. Could be as little as 3 or 4 seconds longer, but could be up to a minute and a few seconds longer, so we'll find out. Anywho, in about that, decent reaction from the crowd, but terrible wrestling. Disagree. Southern Comfort, yeah, I've finally given these two, like, the team name, because the official team is Hoss Hadley and Samson Sharp, but I kind of want these two to be the team and Samson to kind of be a singles guy, so I've just called them Southern Comfort because that's what their stable is called. Anyway, Southern Comfort defeated the Sunshine Connection in 1727. Hank pinned Drew Danson, which is this one, not Rocky, with a swinging neck breaker. So now Southern Comfort are the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championships at Ultimate Showdown, which is our next show and is our biggest show of the year. Rocky, look at that! Look at that! Big, powerful performance. Lucinda did some good work at ringside. Good stuff. Next. Whole Lot of Marvin is in the ring when Kurt Merritt comes out. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, right, I remember what segment this is now. Oh, look at this, all green. 30 rated, nice. So, Whole Lot of Marvin and Kurt Merritt end up in the ring, that's all we care about. And he challenges Marvin on to a singles match on behalf of Baron Royal. He says, you know, Baron got unlucky against Diva Arnold, and now he's going to beat Whole Lot of Marvin to take his frustrations out. And Marvin's like, sure, let's go. I'm not doing anything this month, you know. Next month I'm hoping to get my hands on Samson Sharp or someone out of Southern Comfort, but this month I ain't doing nothing. So he's like, yeah, sure. And then Baron Notice slides in the ring from behind Marvin and blindsides him and beats him up for a nice 30 segment. So here we go, into the match. Are you sure you should continue? Yes. Boom. And the match was 15. Fantastic. In about that, decent reaction for the crowd, but embarrassing wrestling. So the turning point between embarrassing and terrible is 15 to 16, because we had a 16 match on the pre-show that got terrible. Whole Lot of Marvin defeated Baron Royal in 7:14 by pinfall with a running power slam. It dragged in the middle of a 7-minute match. Wow. Baron rocking that 11 rating. Can we get rid of him? Probably not. Marvin doing okay, but getting dragged down by Baron is okay. Not every segment can be amazing, I guess. I'm tempted, now that I'm aware that I'm going to get punished for a match going too long, tempted to just cut the show a bit short. In fact, I'm going to do that. So, okay, so if you're watching the short version, hopefully I cut that out so you wouldn't get any spoilers. If you're watching the full version, you just watch me do all that. I made a quick change to the card based on something I'd learned, so I love this. I love this being able to book mid-show. It's great. Anyway, a 35 rated segment. We're good at our segments. We just need to get our match quality up. That's what we need. We need some good in-ring guys, and we just signed 2, so good times. Anyway, Warwick Good is backstage with Mean Gene Catley. So the boss and the guy that he ordered Hellion, one of the guys that he ordered Hellion to attack last month. So he's demanding a match with Hellion, and Mean Gene accepts the request. And in fact, we are turning complete success, turning Warwick Good babyface for this segment. So maybe he's quite hands-on and threatening towards Mean Gene Catley, and Catley accepts the match. But then, you know, evil little grin when when Warwick Good walks off, because Catley knows what the hell Warwick Good is in for. He's in for a beating. Oh, 27. That's way better than I was expecting this to be. Nice. Subpar wrestling. So somewhere between 25 and 27. So it's either 25 to 26 or 26 to 27 is the difference between terrible and subpar. Nice. Anyway, decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Hellion defeated Warwick Good in 9:36 when Hellion beat up Warwick Good so badly that the referee had to stop the match. 31 for Hellion. Nice. Still not the best performance of the night though. Not as good as our newbies. Wow. Warwick Good 26. That's still pretty good. And we advanced that storyline. I know it says Ratzloff versus Catley, but obviously Good's been involved in that since the start of the year at the very least. Mean Gene Catley did some good work at ringside. No negative chemistry note between Hellion and Catley, so that's good. Got the crowd hotter. Nice. Next segment. Willie LaRue cuts a backstage promo with Son of Vengeance, Kingsley Christopher, and Yuki Brown in the background. So, 33, nice. So yeah, Willie LaRue is a good promo guy, the others maybe not so much, so I just had Son of Vengeance be menacing and the other two just kind of be in the background. And Willie LaRue's talking about how Infamous, which is their name, their stable name, are a unit and will defeat the ragtag team that they are going to be taking on in the 8-man tag team match, which I believe is next. Yeah, and it wasn't as terrible as it could have been, to be honest. Although both of them were off the game, which is slightly annoying. How dare you, boys? How dare you? So, in a bout that had a decent reaction from the crowd with Terrible Wrestling, Brian Jewett, Forrest Ratzloff, and All Night Party, so former USA champion, RIPW champion, and RIPW tag team champions defeated Infamous in 8:24 when Forrest Ratzloff submitted Son of Vengeance with a Universe Backbreaker. He got the tap from Son of Vengeance. That's big going into a match with Hellion, I assume, at Ultimate Showdown. Spoiler alert, yeah, he's going to be taking on Hellion, so make sure you subscribe and don't miss that. That's going to be the Ultimate Showdown World Title match. Ratzloff and Hellion. So we got, those boys got 22 and 23, nice. Ratzloff 25, nice. So definitely the right team won, because they pretty much all beat these guys, except Willie LaRue was actually the second best guy in the match. But, yeah. Wow, Son of Vengeance, 18. That's a lot better. He was getting 9s. Although I think I did put a note in to be protected. Yeah, so maybe that helped. But yeah, still double his worst rating. So well done him. Well done him. Okay, next segment. Moriarty Schnell with his 40 rated segment. The highlight of every episode is Moriarty Schnell cutting a promo. He didn't do well without a script. What? What? He always does well without a script. Anyway, right, so Moriarty Schnell cuts a promo. He talks about how great he is. He uses his catchphrase, which was, everyone knows bell to bell. Nobody beats Moriarty Schnell, or something like that. Hang on, let me get it up again. It was suggested by Jeremy back on part 3. So let me open up those comments. Commentaries. Let me open those commentaries. So look, yeah, everybody knows from bell to bell, nobody beats Moriarty Schnell. He actually didn't suggest it with the word Moriarty in, but I just feel like the candor, if that's the right word, the rhythm of the promo would fit better. So yeah, so I got him to then briefly talk about the fact that he's going to be defending the USA title against Brian Jewett in tonight's main event, where Moriarty Schnell should be in the main event of the show. He's only been the USA champion for 1 month and he's already brought it into the main event. It's already more important than any other title. Yada yada yada. Bluster, bluster, bluster. You know, all that good stuff. Hopefully this match, not against Jewett. He's going to be defending the title. It's USA title and Jewett versus Lou. He's going to be defending the USA title, my mistake, against Diva Arnold. And he's already brought the USA title into the main event. Yada yada yada. Bluster, bluster, bluster. Let's hope this match lives up to the expectation. I'm going to let you know now, I deliberately put him straight into a program with Diva Arnold because I really want his in-ring work to start catching up, and I feel like he can learn a lot from Diva Arnold. So, let's have a look. 31, not bad at all. I will take, this has to be our best show of the year. It has to be. Schnell got 23, Diva Arnold got 33, best of the night. In about that, decent reaction from the crowd, but subpar wrestling. Diva Arnold defeated Moriarty Schnell. Short title reign. No, JK. When Moriarty Schnell intentionally got disqualified, Moriarty Schnell retains the USA Championship, which isn't a note for some reason. Diva was off his game and got the best rating of the night. Wow. Wow. And he dragged the match up to nearer his rating than that one. So, good stuff. Gained heat on the segment. Now we finished the on the storyline, sorry. Oh, that's the job. 31, by far our best show. By far. And that is all thanks to Schnell and Arnold. And then who do we give the credit to? Probably LaRue. Warwick Good did well as well. I don't know. A lot of people deserve a lot of credit there. I can only give 3. I'm gonna give 3 this time instead of messing up last time. So we definitely, I kind of want to encourage the new guys, to be honest. Pulling that out in a pre-show debut match is impressive. But definitely Moriarty Schnell. Yeah, definitely Diva Arnold. And in fact, no, let's bump his up to great. His in-ring was okay, but that promo though. And I guess we're gonna go with Willie LaRue for doing well. That'll do it. Very happy, good stuff. Was pleased, seemed pleased. Okay, so that brings that to a close. I'm hoping we got a good report there. Mainly positive. The company has won many friends. Many friends. Oh, lack of big names. How have I not got big names on the show? Who was even missing from that show? Why has this suddenly started being a thing? We had Forrest on the show. We had Warwick Good. We had Hellion. We had Diva Arnold. We had all our big names pre-announced. Okay, we're going to have to look at signing a big name in the next episode. We're going to have to look at signing a big name. Someone remind me. We have to sign a big name. Speaking of the next episode, that's going to be... Let me just get my TV lined up here. Ultimate Showdown. And this is the company's season finale. This is our big show. This is a big show. If you've watched the full version, you've already seen the pre-booking. It's going to be one hell of a show. If you've not, then look forward to next time. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Absolutely, I'm really looking forward to this. Got a task on our hands now though to beat that show. Beat Driven. Driven's easily our best show of the year so far. Can I just quickly look at that? Yeah, top 100s. Look at that. 3 clear at the top. We started off weak. We got stronger. We stayed there. We dropped. We plummeted. Look at that bounce back. We almost doubled our score. 7 more points and we would have doubled our score. I think... oh, by the way, for those watching the short version, the thing I changed the length of the main event. It was supposed to go about 18 minutes. I dropped it to 15 because we got... punished for having a 17-minute match, so I thought instead of having the match suffer, I thought we'll just have the show finish 3 minutes early. And I'm pretty sure it was a good shout. Pretty sure that was a good shout. I still think that would have been our best show, but we might have only got 29 or 30 instead of 31, so I'll take it. Maybe we wouldn't. Maybe it'd have been 28 and it'd have been only our joint best show. I don't know how much that would have affected. If you guys think you know, let me know in the comments, you know, based on your knowledge of the game, how much difference that would have made, if any. I welcome that. But yeah, remember, comments for the new team name, for the jocks, the alphas, the naturals, the whatever we're going to end up calling them. So yeah, need team name for them in the comments. I need you to subscribe so you don't miss Ultimate Showdown. Leave a like on this video because I think that bounce back from last episode deserves all of the likes, to be honest. I'm pretty impressed with that. I'm pretty impressed with myself for that. And don't forget to share with your friends if you think they would enjoy. We've turned this around now. We've got to keep this upward trajectory going and start really making inroads as RIPW into into the American scene. Just because we're someone's developmental company doesn't mean, look at NXT, doesn't mean we can't be our own spectacular company at the same time. So that's what we're shooting for. So yeah, do all that good stuff. Don't forget to check the description for my other channels, my social media, and the other version of this video if you want to watch the full version because you want to watch the short one, or vice versa. I don't know why you'd need to watch the short one once you've watched the full one, but whatever, go for it. Give me the views, I don't mind. Also, my Patreon, where you can support me for just $1 per calendar month. Click, and it'd be greatly appreciated. But for now, all I have left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Ebeza, you've been amazing, and I'll see you next time.